talked to us yesterday about offensive line combinations, trying guys out in spots. What have you seen from maybe Jonah getting an opportunity at guard, Fortner getting an opportunity at guard? Patrick's kind of been all over the place. What have you seen from them?
Yeah, I think I mentioned this before, but the nice thing about this group is the flexibility of guys who play inside, outside, and left and right, which is kind of rare to find. It's challenging for those guys to go out there on a day-to-day basis or even between racks and go from left to right because it's such different body mechanics. You would think it'd be simple, but you're next to a different guy, it's different communication. But it's encouraging to see them embrace that kind of approach with the growth mindset.
Trevor said yesterday he thinks things have kind of slowed down for Travis and he's playing faster. Is that kind of what you've seen as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And the progress is never going to be linear, but it's nice to see him stack those days and continue to progress mentally and physically with some of the technique stuff.
How about your tight end room? There's a lot of guys who play a lot of football in that room. Where's that shaking out right now?
It's kind of similar to the O-line room a little bit, where we have guys with a lot of flexibility. Where Breton, you saw him make an unbelievable play today, has done some nice stuff. Hunter made a great play. Johnny Munt's been great when he's been out there. Good to have him healthy. So the nice thing about those guys is they're versatile. They add value in the pass game, the run game. They can line up flexed out. They can line up in line. They can line up in the wing. They can come back. They can go across. So there's a lot of different things that those guys can do. So the mix and matching them is what's nice about that.
With Brent, is he kind of underrated pass catcher? Like he's made some catches in one-on-ones that are kind of, like wow.
Well, I don't know that because I don't know how the rest of the league or anyone else looks at him, but I think he certainly has put in the work to improve that part of his game and has a lot to show for it when we give him the opportunities to do it, which is encouraging to see. You saw the catch today and a couple other opportunities where the ball maybe didn't find him, but you see him winning, separating, running crisp routes. That ability to whether track the ball or separate from guys shows up.
Johnny's full go, just to wrap up with tight end room. Johnny Munn.
Yeah, he's been going.
We saw him. I didn't want to ask about the injury. More so like seeing him back in team.
It's
today.
great to have him back in there. Yeah, we missed him. We certainly missed him in the meeting room and on the field while he was gone.
Kevin O'Connell has had a quote about Johnny in the past where he's like, he's the best tight end 3 in the NFL. Just what is it about him that, kind of stands out?
Yeah, well, I think he, really could be more than that because of that flexibility, because he can block so many different run schemes in the run game. He can line up in line. He can line up as a wing. He can be going back across the formation when he's off the ball. He can be in motion. He can run a pretty wide route tree. So that versatility is hard to guard because you can be an 11 personnel, 12 personnel, and he can be doing such a variety of different things.
How impressed have you been with Diami's ability to kind of do everything? Like Brian's not out there and you guys keep going, keep rolling.
Yeah, it's a testament to his work ethic and his preparation, because when you're running the same position, same alignment, same routes every single day, and then minutes before practice you're switched to a different position, it's completely different routes, different alignments, and you didn't have time to prepare, that's a testament to his ability to prepare for something that's kind of unforeseen. So it really shows his mastery of the offense and his work to continue to try to take that next step into his mastering his role, but the entire offense.
You're obviously focused on the offensive side of the ball, but I guess we could talk blocking. Joshua Cephas, we see him making great catches seemingly every day, but what have you seen from him? Maybe the dirty work? What have you heard special teams wise? Like overall, the picture from 80?
Yeah, the dirty work is certainly something that he's tried to work on and progress at. I think you see it at times. I think there's stuff that he still wants to work on, that he knows that he wants to work on, but like the other guys that I mentioned, it's encouraging to see him embrace that and try to take on that role, because he sees the value that it provides, not just for the team, but for him personally and the opportunities it can provide.
How big is Saturday just in terms of the evaluation process for you guys going against an opponent for the first time?
Yeah, it's another piece of the puzzle. So different environment, going up against different competition. I think this stuff is valuable, that stuff is valuable, but it's just another piece of it.
Parker Washington, pretty good day out here today. As a play designer, what can you do with a guy like that? I guess versatility is the word of the day today.
It really kind of is a little bit. But when you see a guy who can win consistently against man coverage and match coverage, tight coverage like that, make plays on the ball, attack the ball with his hands, those are encouraging for the play caller. They give you comfort to give him isolation routes and put him in different spots. Just like we talked about Diami's ability to line up in different spots. It allows you to trust Parker to be at different spots on the field. A guy goes down here, he can plug and place at different spots and go and execute a wide route tree.
I feel like we've talked about it pretty much every time that we talk to you, but just Travis being able to be on offense and then put on the white penny, go over to the defensive side and play against the offense. Just does it ever get like not impressive?
Well, I've certainly never seen it before, so you can't compare it to anything else. I don't know that it'll ever be not impressive. because of the mental and physical strain of it. But I guess hopefully the hope is that we do get used to that eventually. But certainly right now, every time he's switching back and forth, it's new to me.
One person I don't think we've asked you much about, Seth Hennigan.
Yeah.
What have you seen from the rookie?
Seth's progress has been great. Same thing with embracing his role and really that mastery of the offense. When you're going out there with the threes or the rookies, it can be a lot going on because it's a lot of guys learning the system. So it's different when you're the starter and you have a bunch of guys who have gotten 100 reps, 200 reps, 300 reps, and they've mastered their alignment, and it's kind of smooth sailing. So for him, to see him really step up and have that autonomy to run the show, get guys lined up, get things coordinated, is what's been awesome to see.
Most burning question of training camp. Have you met Cho?
This is Cho. I have not. I've only met Cho personally.
There's only one
virtually.
Cho, by the way.
What's up, Cho? I won't mess up the kid. I'll go fist bump. He's busy. He's working. But all right, that's awesome. He's the star we need. Yeah. He's gonna get our view counts up. Well, I